Hi, welcome to my podcast, Talking Travel with Wendy. I travel the globe interviewing really cool people in small hospitality and tourism businesses. Join me each week as I discover and share something or someone new with you. You can find more at www.travelwithwendy.net. And remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy. Hi, thanks for joining me here. This July, my friend Tracie and I explored southern Alabama. We packed a lot in for a few days, all while being COVID safe. When I told Tracie we would be visiting Monroeville, she asked me if I knew about the famous quilters of the Gee's Bend Collective in Boykin, Alabama. Growing up in Amish, New York State, and then moving to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, my mama taught me how to quilt. So I was really interested in meeting these talented artists and learning the history and legacy of Gee's Bend. Coming from Monroeville, we found out we would be taking a ferry to cross the Alabama River to the country town of Boykin. This free ferry was super cool. Going on the ferry ride. Woohoo! Going to Gee's Bend. This is so cool. Tracie had visited here before, and I was looking forward to meeting her friends, Ann and Emma Pettway.
So I started with the collective in 2005, and then in 2006, in January, we had a group of people coming out. Even John Lewis came down.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I met him, got photographed with him that year because we were supposed to be going to Atlanta, to the High Museum in March of that year.
Yeah.
And so then they asked me to be the manager, so I've been doing this ever since.
And his name was William Arnett.
But how did he discover you?
Well, this book, he saw this quilt in a book on a ripped across of firewood, and so he asked Ann and May.
Was it at her house?
Yeah.
How?
But she had forgot she had the quilt, and she looked for the quilt.
But was it out here?
No, it's not here.
When he saw it, where was it? Where was it?
He saw this quilt right there here. It was in a book, and he saw this picture in a book. See, somebody else had taken the picture, and he said when he saw this quilt on this firewood, he said, I need to find the lady that made this quilt. So when he found Miss Annie Mae, that's how it turned out to be. It exploded after that. See, that was the first book they did. And this one right here, my jacket kind of torn. It was red, white, and black. And that's my mama quilt. That's the one that's put outside.
That's your mama's quilt.
Oh
now,
my
Stacey,
God.
Yes.
When you came, that wasn't out.
No, that's what I told Wendy. That was not here.
No, a friend of mine's done it for me.
And it is beautiful.
Thank you. It was somebody out of Washington. This lady named Ann Howard. She was the one that painted it.
When did she do that?
Almost 3 years ago.
Okay.
I was trying to make it like this, and then I think I got to this point here. I said, let me do a Ann and Pettway quilt. She might have more purple in it than hers was.
Emma hopped in the car and took us for a ride to their family house, which has been in their family for generations.
When the slave owner came in, people really didn't have houses. These houses here, he came and he built these houses back in the early 40s or 50s and early 60s. And my grandparents, both grandparents, actually had Roosevelt house. The house that, I didn't know this Roosevelt. Both of their houses was made, and they used newspaper at the time when people built houses because there was a lot of holes in between the planks. So they used the newspaper and clothing to keep the air out.
Yeah, there's still newspaper in that one room, isn't there?
Yes. And so that's how they got those houses. The older men came and they all worked together to build those houses so they can have a decent house.
The people who lived in them built them?
The people that lived in there, the whole community would get together and help each other to build the house.
That's kind of like an old-fashioned barn raising.
Uh-huh.
Right up in there.
And this house was my that's my great grandmother's house, Lucy Mooney. This is Lucy Mooney's house, and she's my great grandmother.
And is she the one who there's a picture of in there, or it's your grandmother, not your great grandmother?
That was my grandmother. And we hadn't really came back and redid the house since our tenant moved out. So this is it. But you talk about real peaceful. It is very peaceful up here. Yes. My husband and I, when we want to get away.
This is your getaway?
Yeah, we come up here, sit out on the porch. We come, I used to cut out pieces and sit there on the porch and make pieces. And we had a group to come after you all did. We had a group to come, they were from Georgia, and stayed here a couple of days.
After visiting her family home, Emma showed us a few more projects she's working on. These ladies are some of the hardest working women I've ever met. Like every great piece of art, a signature means so much more. We were so grateful to meet Ann and Emma Pettway and look forward to seeing our new friends soon. So after our visit to Gee's Bend, we headed back to the ferry and made our way to Spanish Fort, Alabama, an historic Blakely State Park and Civil War site. We had a little adventure though, because I forgot to check the gas gauge and we were in rural Alabama. Whoops. I wanted to give a shout out to my Patreon patrons. Thank you so much for your support. Want to know more about exclusive itinerary and content? Check out my support links below. I have much more content on my website, travelwithwendy.net, and you can also support this channel by becoming a Patreon patron. The links are below. Remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.